Real estate activity in 4S Ranch plummets. Stick around to the end to find out all about it. Hello and welcome to Neighborhood Real Estate Update for November 27th, 2023. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like and subscribe to continue getting our updates. Let's jump right into what's happening with 4S Ranch. So currently only 6 active properties in 4S Ranch, and those have been on average on the market for 26 days, so nothing too crazy there. We've got half attached and half detached properties, as we've been seeing in many of the other I-15 zip codes. A lot of attached properties coming on the market and getting sold. Now, 6 active, only 4 pending, which is just really kind of a little tiny bit of activity, rather anemic in terms of the real estate market in 4S Ranch. 16 days on average for market time there, which of course is telling you that these were well-priced homes and they sold quickly. And again, we've got two attached, 2 detached, so an even number of attached and detached properties selling there. Now, in the last 30 days, only three closings in 4S Ranch in the last 30 days. And you know, we've got one attached property and 2 detached homes. The average market time was 29 days. This overall is just a sign of what's happening in the real estate market in San Diego County right now. However, very pronounced here in 4S Ranch. There's just not a lot of movement going on. Fortunately for people who enjoy their home values to be strong, we've got, you know, relatively even number of active and pending, and that is true across many zip codes. In other words, demand is roughly keeping pace with supply, which is keeping prices pretty firm, although they have declined in the last couple of months. However, not by a ton. It's, you know, the sort of normal breathing of the market. We don't see anything crazy in terms of prices plummeting. However, if this number of active were to somehow jump, you know, double, which wouldn't be a stretch to go from 6 to 12, you would definitely see a lot more price reductions, because I really don't believe that there is a whole lot more demand out there just because of rates for properties. So, you know, as long as we have a relatively even supply and demand number, things are going to be relatively stable. However, let's have a peek at the InfoSparks data here, going all the way back to January of 2020, when the median detached price in San Diego County was $680 and 4S Ranch was $1,279,950. So 4S Ranch is a way above median price neighborhood. And then at the peak here in January of 22, whereas the rest of the county peaked out in April, the median peak was 2.392, and oh my gosh, what a run up from January of 2020 to 22. And then, you know, I think due to just lack of data points, we had a huge drop here, so that's sort of a spurious drop there. But then looking at where the rest of the county was peaked out, you know, at $1,030,000, 4S Ranch was at $2,097,500, and has sort of bounced around since then, never returning, at least not yet, to this high of January from 2022. And of course, the last 2 months down, and down sharply over the last 30 days, although as you saw, there were only 3 closings. So this, again, is probably more like one of these other, like I said, calling it a sort of a spurious drop. In other words, not really enough data to give us a solid median here. So we have to wait a few months to see, you know, if activity picks up and what that actually is doing to median price. But currently today at 1.552, 500. I think it's probably more likely that the actual median is going to sort of come back up to this level from August or September, right in here, over the next couple of months, assuming that these four pending are solid. If these prices are solid, then the median should come back up. Anyway, that is what's happening in 4S Ranch right now. If you like this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, because that helps us to keep bringing you this information. We will see you later this week with more Neighborhood Real Estate Update, and Thursday for San Diego Market Watch. Until then, have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.